It's going to ask for your student ID or email to check your graduation clearance. You're going to have to put your student ID or your student email. I'm going to put my student email here, tester 5, and I'm just going to check my status, and it says successful. This you're going to see a successful page. If you're unsuccessful, and by that you can, message the support team for further information and further clearance on that, and they can help you with that. However, if you are successful, you're going to be greeted with congratulatory messages, because you put so much hard work into your graduation and your work and everything. Yeah, you're going to be greeted with a congratulatory message. After reading that, you're going to see that there's some next steps for you to complete. They're broken down into 3 simple steps. The first step is to generate your personal face card. The second step is to join the Vephla Graduate Alliance, and I'll explain what that means in a bit. And the third step is to generate your graduation certificate, right? 3 simple steps. Okay, so let's go through step 1, which is to generate your personal face card. You're going to see here there's a link. Well, once you read those couple of words, you're going to see that there's a link for you to click on. You click on that link to generate your personal face card. You're going to go here, right? It's going to ask you to confirm your certification code here. You don't need to worry about anything because everything has been put on this page. You're going to see, when prompted, enter your assigned access code. You're going to see access code. You're going to, copy that. You're going to copy that. And then you're going to paste that in here, and you're going to verify it, right? Now that you're here, it's going to ask you for certain details: your full name, your course, your track, your graduation year, your LinkedIn, and your profile picture, profile photo. First, you put in your name. My name is Tester Joe. The course you studied, let's change it up. You studied data science. You're going to put your track in, which says data scientist. You're going to put the graduation year, then copy me because I graduated in 2023. But to make it simpler, I'm just going to put 2026 because we graduated in 2026. For your LinkedIn URL, it's very compulsory for you guys to put it in there. I'm just going to compose. It's very compulsory for you guys to put your LinkedIn URL in there. Then it's gonna ask for your profile photo. You just put a professional picture of yours in there. It has to be a professional photo, and you can preview it. This is what it's gonna look like, right? But you have the choice, to pick any color you want. If it's 5 colors, you have the choice to pick any of the 5 colors you want. And yeah, I'm gonna go with the deep blue one because that looks really cool. Yeah, so you can then generate your face card. It's gonna say face card submitted successfully, right? You press OK and you can download right here. You can download your image, and you can also share it to LinkedIn to let your connections know that you've graduated with, your nano degree. So that's the first step, done and dusted. On to the second step, right? Actually, before we move on, where it asks for your access code? You can only use that access code one time. It's gonna say it here. You can only use it one time and cannot be reissued if the process is not completed in one sitting, so you have to make sure you have stable internet. You don't refresh your page as you're doing it after you've put your code in. All right. However, if you are having troubles with it and you didn't, follow those steps, you can access a new code here. Everything will be on your page. You can request another code, and you're gonna be given another code. Right. So yeah, that's step one done. Step two is for you to join the Vephla Graduate Alliance. That is a group chat with other graduates as well, but it's a special one. It's a group that gives you exclusive access to opportunities, to internships, networking opportunities, to meet different people. Step three is to generate your graduation certificate. All right. Same as before, there's a to click on. You just click on that link, and it's gonna request a verification code, well, a graduation code. Same as before, your graduation code is gonna be there for you to access, so you don't need to worry about anything. You just copy it and you paste it on there. Same as before as well. If you can only use this code only, if you manage to not, get through, you can't use the code again. You just have to request a new code by clicking that link and just requesting a new code. Yeah, so you request your certificate. It's gonna ask you for certain details as before: your name, your student ID, your graduation tag, your faculty, and your course of study. So you put that in. My name is Tester Joe, as we know. My name is Tester Joe. My student ID is 1234567 8. Your graduation tag. There are only 3 graduation tags, alright? If you go here, it's gonna tell you your graduation tag. As you can see, mine here is VPW02. So you're gonna match that with VP-W02. You're then gonna put in your faculty, or what's my faculty? I think it's data, right? Data. Faculty of data. Then you're gonna put in your course of study. And what did I study? I studied data science. Student ID is correct. Your full name is correct. The date is correct. The name of the institution is correct. The school, the diploma, and the name of your degree if it's correct. And if it's all correct, you can click the button to say it's correct and you can generate your certificate. It's like 10 easy steps. I think it's correct. I think your certificate at the moment, and it's matching your student ID and your name, you know. Yeah, so here's the certificate. This is what it's gonna look like, right? But in order not to go through that process all over again, you can verify your certificate here at verify.veflauni.com, right? And here you just put in your student ID and verify it. Once you verify it, you can then have your certificate and download it. I hope that all makes sense as well.